Well, downtown Wichita Falls has seen quite a bit of growth over the last decade, with new businesses opening all the time.
Love seeing that happen. Well, now there's also a new tattoo shop named after an old nickname for the city, with a well-respected tattoo artist at the helm.
Yeah, our digital reporter Josh Hoggard is joining us now with this story. Josh.
Yeah, you know, so I'm a very big proponent of tattoos. I've got several myself, and I got to meet the owner of Factory City Tattoos today. He has traveled all over the world, and after spending most of his life in the Metroplex, this renowned tattoo artist is putting roots down right here in Wichita Falls. Josh Williams has been around the tattoo industry most of his life. He got his start in Dallas at a shop owned by one of his friend's parents.
We were hanging out with the tattooers, and they all had, like, you know, cars and money and motorcycles and chicks, and they're fighting, you know, and it's like, yeah, I want to do that for sure.
He's worked everywhere from Elm Street Tattoos in Deep Ellum to the world-famous Aloha Monkey Tattoo shop in Minnesota. Eventually, Josh ended up back in Texas, and after opening up a shop in Louisville, he was ready to get out of the big city. And it was his wife, who grew up in Burke Burnett, who put Wichita Falls on Josh's radar.
With her family being here and having a small child, we were like, man, we need to be around more family. I loved it immediately. Like, I didn't think I was going to like it. I told her, I was like, let's just go look. Found a house we loved, bought it, moved out here, and then I was like, I'm full-blown hooked. I love downtown.
In fact, that's where he came up with the idea for the name, from an old nickname for downtown Wichita Falls back when it was in its heyday.
After World War II, Wichita had the most factories than any other place in Texas, so they nicknamed it that. And like, I found this postcard where it had a big sign that said, welcome to Factory City, and it said like, best shopping, cheapest gas, or something like that. It was booming.
Josh has made quite a name for himself over his career, and he's got an impressive list of names that he's done ink for.
I tattooed a lot of the Stars players like Cody Eakin, Jamie and Jordy Ben, you know, a handful of football players, Mavericks, you know, mostly athletes, but a lot of musicians. I just recently went and tattooed a guy named Jelly Roll, like his band.
And it's not just famous people either. Josh has tattooed people from just about every walk of life, from punk rockers to pastors.
Soccer moms and doctors and lawyers, and I mean, I tattooed a couple surgeons and I mean, you name it, you know. We get all walks of life now. It used to just be kind of like, you know, the underworld, and now it's everyone.
So no matter who you are or what kind of ink you want, Josh says he wants to make it the best possible experience for you.
Ego aside, or whatever I think is cool, if you want that infinity symbol and you're willing to pay me money to put that on you and wear it forever, I want that thing to be the best infinity symbol you've ever seen, you know?
Art on your body forever that you'll never stop loving.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it.
Now, Josh still splits his time between Factory City here in Wichita Falls and his old shop in Louisville, but he is currently taking on clients right now, and he says the best way that you can get on the books is to come up to that shop located at 713 10th Street, or you can message him on his Instagram account, and we've got a link to that inside this story on Texomashomepage.com.
Looks like a nice place. It's
Yeah,
always
really
great to see another business opening up in downtown, too.
It's very clean, very organized. You have nothing to worry about. It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, well, thank you very much for taking us inside, Josh.